That's a big book, right? I mean, it's 6:16, but they split between the children, women, and the priests. So, and they're not hard to keep, brother. Like, for example, is it hard not to sleep with his wife? Is it hard not to try to sleep with my brother's wife? It's not, right? Is it hard to not to eat the pork? So these things that God tells us to do, it's very easy to do. We just make it hard. We don't want to do it. So basically, brother, you just look on that paper and subscribe to our channel. You know, when you go home, no matter what you're doing, brother, just turn it on and just take notes. And you'll learn daily, brother. You got any questions? Okay. So what is the day? Sabbath, brother, know the Sabbath. So what are we supposed to be doing on the Sabbath? Supposed to be resting? Okay, so y'all know that, right? Alright, before you go to we'll bring this out, just hold it right there. Let's show you how God felt about people breaking the Sabbath. Numbers chapter 15, verse 32. While the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. This man was just gathering sticks on a day on the day. If we passed for it, it would be the day this man would be out here gathering sticks. And they found him gathering sticks, and they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and to all the congregation. And they put him in ward, because it was not declared what should be done to him. So this man was gathering sticks. The congregation said, hey, let's bring him to Moses. Let's take him to jail. Because we don't know what to do with him right now. We know God said keep the Sabbath day, but we don't know what to do, like the punishment for it. 35. And the Lord said unto, who said? And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without repentance. So the Lord told Moses, said, oh, y'all don't know what to do. I know what to do. Let's put him to death. Go ahead, bro. I think the man threw it down there for it. Yeah, so the Lord put this man to death for gathering sticks on the Sabbath day. So, let's see.
Exodus chapter 20, verse number 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor the strangers that's within thy gates.
So now God said, hey, even if you got a maid, you got a butler, nobody should be doing work on the Sabbath day, not even yourself. So do y'all brothers be tired sometimes? So this the day the Lord said rest. You know what I'm saying? So think about this. Now y'all kind of older. Usually when do people die? When do you get that call? Hey, mama be like, hey, you know so-and-so died last night. When do it really be? We're talking about the days time. Like, if you know a young homie, he went to the club last night. I'm talking the days though, brother. It usually happens on a Friday night or a Saturday daytime. So the way the Lord put the person to death physically back then when we just read about the sticks, the day it happened spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they dying all kind of ways. Mama might call, so-and-so had a wreck Friday night or Saturday daytime coming from the club. So-and-so got shot. He got stabbed, right? So that's just something to consider, brother. Got a question, bro? We know you here. You here. Hey, Will. What's up with you, man? How you doing, brother? Hey, can I ask you a question, Will? Can I ask you a question, brother? What's your nationality? Your nationality? You don't know? Would you say you're a black African American? Okay. So, ain't your shirt black? So we need to ask ourselves, hold on, why come I'm a brown man and I'm called black? That don't make sense to us, brother. So can we show you maybe 3 minutes, brother, to show you who you are to God? 3 minutes, brother. We're right here, brother. Look, this name right here, African American, it was given to us by the people who had us as slaves. But God showed us that we are from the tribe of Judah. And we are the true Jews of the Bible, brother. So let me get 7 and 6. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Let me show you how God feel about you, brother.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse number 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So holy means separate. So Moses is telling the black Mexicans and Indians that y'all are separate people to the Lord thy God.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
So he chose us to be special to himself. So think about it, brother. If it weren't for Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, we wouldn't watch basketball, right? If it were for tennis, Tiger Woods, he took it over, right? The Serena Williams sisters on tennis, I mean, and Tiger Woods with the golf. So everything we touch, we the greatest at it, right? So God said we are holy people.
Special people unto themselves, above all people.
No, equal.
Above all people.
Everybody equal.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So God chose us to be above everybody on the face of the earth, no matter how racist and bad that sounds, though, brother. Like, so what we out here doing, we teaching the Bible. We're not teaching feelings. So we wouldn't really care if you want to put $1 in the bucket, or if you didn't want to hear it. We out here to do a job. Just tell it, thus said the Lord. So God said we special people, brother. So the question is, if we so special, why are we filling up the project? Why we got so many single parent homes? Why we keep gunning each other down? Why the police gunning us down? Right? Ain't that a great question, brother? So let me get 15. Deuteronomy 28:15. Matter of fact, Isaiah 1 and 3.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse number 15. But it shall come to pass,
It's going to happen.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses telling the children of Israel, if you don't keep the commandments of God that I just brought down from the mount, these curses, what we about to read about, brother, they're going to come over you and take you. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. Ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. So a donkey, it knows his owner. If it sees his owner, it going to run to him. And they say an ass is master crib, which means you could drop a donkey on the other side of town and he's going to find his way home. But Israel do it not know. My people do not consider. So you are Israel, brother, but you didn't know that you were Israel. And neither did you consider until the day until I just asked you that question. Have you ever been like, oh look, I ain't black. I'm not an African American. That's 2 continents. That don't make sense, do it, brother? So, God said Israel, they don't even consider who they are. So according to the Bible, brother, you are an Israelite. You're a special person to God, brother. So what we're coming out here to do is turn our people back to God. To start following his ways, to find the real instructions, the way to get back to him. The way he'll start back blessing us. Okay, yeah, verse 16. Here you go, okay.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse number 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So no matter where you go, brother, we cursed in every city. Right? We filling up the projects. We gunning up each other. We filling up the prisons. Right? No matter where you go. So God said, if y'all don't keep my commandments, y'all gonna be cursed in the cities.
Okay, cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So not only in the cities, but in the field. In the rice field, the tobacco field, even the wheat field. We get first, find, and last high. You understand that, brother? 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse number 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
When did that happen, brother? When? Who children in this world that you can ever think of was given it to another people? It happened to us in slavery, brother. You watch it, what, 12 Years a Slave, Roots. All the movies show that if I had a son, master get my son, he's selling to Kentucky. Now I'm crying, right?
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand.
So God said, your children, I'm going to give them to another people. Matter of fact, where do you think you get your last name from, brother? Okay, so who named Mama? So think about it, brother. When you watch Roots, the white man was whipping his back. Said, your name is Toby, which is American name. Toby was saying, no, my name Cooper. So he was really telling them, hey, I speak my language. But we got our name beat in us. That's how we got white man last name. Alright, so let me get 40. I'm jump to the point with you, brother. Let me get 54.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse number 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
So Moses said, you see how our brothers are right now? We love each other. But today, do you see that everywhere? So back then, we were just like this when we was in Moses' time. But Moses said, hey, if you don't keep the commandments of God, y'all gonna have an evil eye towards each other. So who killing each other for a different color to crayon about? Oh, I'm gonna kill you because you wear blue. You killing me because I wear red. Or I'm killing you because you stay on 47th Street. I'm from 48th Street. Right? We the only people doing that, right? You had your father in your whole life? Same parent home? Okay, let's see if this fit a lot of people that you do know.
And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
What the black man do to his kid?
Shall lead.
What about the Mexican?
He shall lead.
So as a curse, Moses said, hey, you black Mexican and Indian, y'all gonna beef with your women, leaving, and your children. So think about that. As a whole, don't that fit us? Ain't that so special to think about, brother, that these things right here been in this book this whole time, and we've been going to church and never heard it? So, next question. Who is this? Jesus, right? Let me get Revelation. I want to read a story with you, brother. Revelation 1, verse 1. I want to start with 1. I want you to walk with me.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So revelation means to reveal, to show something, right? So this is the revealing of Jesus Christ,
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angels unto his servant John.
So an angel came to John and said, hey, I'm going to reveal something to you. God told me to reveal Jesus to you.
Verse 14. And his head and his hairs were white like wool.
So Jesus' head and his hairs on his head were white like wool. So what color your hair be if we didn't have a crayon color today? White. Well, what texture is it? Is it like a sheet? Think about it. We can't get a comb and just comb straight through our hair. Because it's like a sheet. It's tangly up, right? So his hair look like what?
White
Wool. As white as snow.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes was red because he drunk wine.
And his eyes was red as a flame of fire. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now what color is brass, bro? Like if I'm playing a trumpet or I get a pen out of my pocket, what color is it? You're a smart man, brother. Let's see how brown he was.
As if they burned in a furnace.
What color was his feet?
As if they burned in a furnace.
So Jesus was so dark. It looked like he'd been burnt in a furnace, brother. So this picture right here was promoted from our slave master. To only make you hate yourself, to only make you respect them though. So when you see me, you're like, oh, it's just a nigga. I'll sell on some dope, I'll sleep with his wife. But when you see the white man, you pull your pants out, how you doing, sir?
I know you remember when the bill collector called Mama. She just got to calling you everything in the book. As soon as she, hello, switching her voice up. You remember that, brother? So, it was only created to make us hate ourselves. So now you know that Jesus black. Let me get Job 1:1. Job 30:30.
Job chapter 30, verse 30. My skin is black.
What color is Job?
My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burnt with heat.
So what people only get dark when they're in the sun. So what we trying to show you, brother, is not only was Jesus Christ, but Job, all our ancestors was black in the Bible, brother. But these things they never teach you in church. So we want to give you 2 commandments, brother. We'll let you take it on yourself to learn a little more. You understand? So do you eat pork? And you love it. And that's all right. We want to do it too, brother. But let's see how God feel about it. Leviticus 11:7.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse number 7. And the swine.
You know what swine is, bro? Oh, swine is pork.
And
We gonna get it, bro. We gonna get it.
and the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
So God said the swine, even though he got clean characteristics, he don't chew the cud. He is unclean to you. So do you know somebody who wake up in the morning kind of older? They got a whole tray of pills they got to take on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Do you want to be like that, brother? Don't, do you? So God telling, look, God not telling the whole world. He telling his people, hey, this swine, I didn't create it for you to eat it. So that's why it make you sick. That's why I give you cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes. Think about you eat too many wheels right now. What happened? Get a headache, want to spin, you might fall off. Because God telling you that you should eat it. Give me Amos 3:1. I pray.
Book of Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Nah, everybody.
O children of Israel, against the whole family which are brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all of your iniquities.
So you might be like, man, I know a white man, he ate pork all his life, he's 90. But God said, hey, he only knew you. He only knew us out of all the family of the earth, so he gonna punish us for it. So that, you can think about it. If you had a child, you be like, don't smoke, and she gonna smoke with the neighbors, you gonna whoop your child, right? Not the neighbor. So that's what God doing us. So I'm gonna give you a prophecy, but what's gonna happen when Christ comes back.
Felt like that about that pork too, brother. Don't think we ain't never touched it. You know what I'm saying? But brother, like, look, we're not telling you don't eat it. The God is telling you that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know what our people do? They train to think that when I get on my deathbed, I just tell God I'm sorry for it, and He gonna let me live. That's kind of too late to think, brother.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse number 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
So with a fire and sword, the Lord gonna plead with all flesh, which means he ain't gonna be like, hey, brother, I told you, I try to tell you don't eat the swine. He doing it with a sword and fire. Let's see what else.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
There's going to be a lot of killing when He come back.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden, behind one tree, in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Eating what?
Eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouth shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
So when He say He come back, everybody who eating a pig and all the other abominations that He told them not to eat, they're going to be killed together, saith the Lord, brother. And for you as our brother, we don't want that, man. When it's so easy, think about it, brother. Ain't it easy to say, I love the Lord? It's easy, right? But it's not, it's very easy to show it too. Which means, all I have to do is put the fork down, bro. And you'll live longer. You won't be sicker. The thing about, we eat turkey bacon, beef bacon, right? We got plenty of substitutes, brother. I know, brother. I know. All right, so you looking at it that way, that it's so good and that's nasty. So think about it. A crackhead think crack good, though, right? Because it tastes good, right? That's the same way we is with that pork. It tastes good, but it's not good for you, bro. It's not good for you, brother.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So think about it, brother. We not, and that's all we asking you. But look, we not asking you to, brother. We not asking you to do what the Lord is. That's the only way to show you Lord. Now think about this. If your daddy say don't do something and you do it, what happens? So that's the same way with the Lord. If He tell us don't do something and we do it, we're gonna get a whipping. But it's way worse than the earthly Father. You can add your flavor, brother. You can add your season. We know you can throw down in the kitchen. All praise, that's all we asking, brother. That you try. We only tell you this because we love you. The thing about, we can be out here to be doing anything on this beautiful day, but we come out here to reach our people and tell them the truth of the Lord. Yes, sir. So according to the Bible, brother, you are an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. So you just need to come back and start trying to keep the commandments of God. Then He'll have mercy on you, brother. Your life will get a little more easy. Guaranteed. And then not only that, one day you might be on this side with us, and we believe in nothing but brotherly love, which means everybody on this side, we don't believe in sleeping with another man's wife, or stealing, or killing, or selling dope to each other. We all just brotherly love, which means He called me, I'm coming.